Welcome to another episode of One on One with Mitch Lafon. Joining me this week from the band Mustasch is lead guitarist David Johannesson. The new album is Testosterone, definitely one of the better albums of 2015. Interesting thing about this interview is that it's somewhat festive, as I got to phone David while he was sitting in a bar somewhere on tour with lead singer Ralf and their new drummer Robban Bäck, formerly of Sabaton. So the conversation starts off with David. We move on to Ralf. We hear a little bit from Robban, and then we come back to David. We also talk about Conny Bloom and the Electric Boys during the interview, which was a lot of fun. So a lot of merriment during this one. The band, of course, is Mustasch. The new album is Testosterone. Not very big, not very well known in North America, but if you haven't heard of them, I definitely suggest that you pick up the album or at least check it out on Spotify or iTunes or somewhere. And without further ado, here is David Johannesson of Mustasch. We are speaking with David Johannesson from the band Mustasch out of Sweden. New album, Testosterone, one of the best of 2015. David, a pleasure to have you on today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, and I got to say, the new album, Testosterone, you just heard me say, it really is one of the greatest albums of 2015. So let's get started with that.
Wow.
Talk to me about putting it together and the inspiration, because you had just done Thank You for the Demon in 2014, so you got right back in the studio and there's another album.
Yeah, well, in the band Mustasch, Ralf has done everything. I have done like 2 songs since I began in the band.
Right.
Since 2008. And this time it was like I had 6 songs on my computer, my demo stuff, and I played it, and they said, "What? This is great songs." And Ralph told me, "Please, can you do the new album?" Yeah. So I went to a friend of mine, Rickard Lövgren, and I said, "Help me to write new songs." And so we started to. He moved to Tenerife, Tenerife in Spain.
Right.
So I went there, and the first thing was like, how do I do hard rock on Tenerife with palms and sun? Sweden is quite cold and dark. It's a good place to play metal, but this time it worked out. So we did 12, 13 songs, and the guys from the band liked it. So then we just recorded it because everything was done. So that's the story.
Yeah! That's a good sounding story. Now, for those that are going to be listening to this, we can hear all kinds of glasses clanging. You're currently at a bar in Sweden.
Yeah, right now we're at the bar. It's called Harris.
Yeah, of course. It's
and I have Ralf on my left side and the new drummer Robban at my right. So yeah.
Oh, so
it's gonna be fantastic.
So wait a minute. Robban has joined Mustasch. He was,
yes.
Of course, with hold on, the
Eclipse.
Eclipse. That's right. Oh, so Robban.
Yeah. Sabaton.
And Sabaton. Do you know Sabaton?
Yes, of course I know Sabaton. They've played Montreal plenty of times, and I've actually interviewed Robban before.
Oh, Robban. This guy has. You have done an interview with this guy.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mitch. Do you say Lafon?
Oh, no, yeah.
Give the phones to Robert.
No, he's recording.
No, it's okay. I can. But I'm trying to think.
Robban says hello.
What was the other band that Robban was with? It was Eclipse, and it was also
Eclipse, yeah, and Sabaton, and
what was the other one? There was a more
Poodles.
ABBA. Yeah,
ABBA, of course, yeah. He's played with lots of bands, but Eclipse was since 2008, I think. Do you hear me?
Sorry.
Oh, I lost you.
No, you didn't lose me. Is when the band talks, I hit the cough button so that you don't hear background noises on my end, and I forgot to unclick it. But there you go. So let's keep talking about this. Yara's song.
Yara song, yeah.
Which is one of the videos off the album. It is a sort of a tragic story. Yeah. Why did Mustasch decide to deal with that? Why was that important for you to bring that to the forefront?
It was that big deal, really. It was Ralf do the lyrics, and when he read about the story about Yara, he was really sad because he has two kids. So he started to write a song about this Yara, and suddenly when we released the video and the song, it became really big in Sweden because it's about helping out each other. If you see somebody get hurt,
right?
Well, let's help them. That's what's the song about.
Okay. By the way, I remember I interviewed Robban for the band Ammunition that he did with A.G. Sten Nilsson. That was
Ammunition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was one of them. So, talk to me about joining the band. You came on a couple of years ago. The band, a couple of years ago, 2009, I guess it was.
2008.
2008. So the band had already been 10 years into the career. They started in 98.
Yeah.
When you joined, were you just sort of just the guitar guy that was going to be in the studio, or did they say, "Hey, come on in, you're going to be a full member"?
Yeah, he knew. Ralf knew that I was writing songs, so he told me the first day, "You're in the band, but I'm the boss. So I will write the songs, but if you came up with good songs, I maybe will bring you them aboard." So, and I said, "Fine, give me. What did you say? Salary? Give me. I have to quit my day job." So that's how it was. I quit my day job and became a musician 100%. So okay, I said, "Yeah, let's do this."
The band has been around since '98. You've been there since 2008.
Yeah.
North America has been a bit of a challenge. It's to get into Mustasch music over here, you sort of gotta go to import albums. You've gotta look all over the internet for it. Is there a plan to be more active in North America? Maybe try to get on an opening slot on a tour, or?
Yeah, we have tried and asked the record label. We have asked some bands, and because I know a few American people, and they say, "Let's go here because you sound different from everybody else. So please come." And we say, "Yes, of course," but we need to have as you say, we have to be an opening act for a bigger band. Like Lamb of God, the drummer there, he loves Mustasch, and we told him, "Yeah, bring us on the tour." But it's a lot of politics stuff and money issues, stuff like that. But we really wanted to tour in the States and of course Canada.
Right.
But so if somebody out there wanted to have us, we would come.
Yeah, well, let's hope. Let's get back to Testosterone for a second. On this new album, Ralf basically stepped aside in terms of guitar playing and let you handle most of it.
Yeah.
Was that something that you were expecting, and was that a challenge for you?
No, not really. The whole point why I played all the guitars was because Ralf said to me, "Well, you have done all the songs, so it's better if you play them because you know them better than me." So let's save some money in the studio instead of me trying to play something.
Right.
So it wasn't that kind of challenge because I have already played it.
Because they were working from your demos.
Yeah, exactly. We took the demos in the studio, and then I played it over again because we want to. In the demos, it's like one guitar with a digital sound. So I just took the like a regular amp, and then the producer was doing the sound, and okay, let's play, record,
Right.
it's done.
Talk to me a little bit about also why the album is called Testosterone, because I know there's a bit of a story behind that.
Yeah, it was Ralf always asked everybody, what should we call the new album? Every time it's a new album, he wants to have a good name. And our manager at that time was a girl, and she said, well, if you what is the band Mustasch? And she said, well, you're a habit drinker, you're like motorcycles, you like cars, like you're a regular man.
Right.
And so it should be something like Testosterone, she said. And Ralf like, oh, there we have it. That's the name.
Go ahead.
Simple as that.
You've had albums in 2012, 2014, 2015. We're heading into 2016 soon. Do you start working on a new album already, or do you want to have a bit of a longer cycle with this one?
For me, I'm not going to write any songs until spring, really, because I have some other stuff to write to other bands. So maybe in springtime, I'm going to start to work again.
Okay, so 2016 won't see another new Mustasch. You'll probably try to get that into 2017.
I don't think so, because we are doing this tour until Christmas, and then we have a couple of months off, and then probably we will go to Germany, and in the summertime we do the big festivals in Sweden. So we will not have the time to release an album in 2016.
Which is good. You need some room between albums. Let it breathe a bit. Sweden these days is just filled with music coming out from Mustasch to, of course, Sabaton to Conny Bloom and the Electric Boys, the Backyard Babies, blah 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 blah. The scene is alive and well. It's sort of like the Sunset Strip of the '80s, but now it's the 2000s in Sweden. Why do you think the scene is so vibrant over there?
Because of the weather, I should say.
Right.
It's dark. It's you don't have anything to do. But also, if you're playing hockey or football in Sweden, you get a lot of attention from school. You can do that. But now they started to also do it in the music scene. That if you are 15 years old, you will get. How do you say? You get the money to do it. The whole society. It's okay to play music, and they pay for it. I think that's why people play music in Sweden, because they. You know what I mean? I don't get the word for it.
Right. They get subsidized.
Yeah, exactly. That's the name.
Right.
So people, they have the time to be good musicians.
Yeah.
So that's my answer, really.
I look at all these bands that from Sweden, and I think, well, they should put together some kind of Swedish invasion tour and just get like 4 or 5 of you, whether it's Ammunition or Eclipse, and just get them all together on one bill and send it over to North America. I think that would be great.
That would.
It'd be fantastic. Come on. I mean,
it would.
4 or 5 of you all there. Is it possible to say hello to Ralf real quick?
Do you want to? Okay, hold on. Because I have these headphones. So 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Hello?
Hello, Ralph. Pleasure to talk to you.
Oh, nice to talk to you too.
I gotta say, just real quick, that the Testosterone album for me is one of the best albums of 2015. It is really a fine piece of work. So,
Thank you.
yeah, and thank you, because as a music fan, it's great to hear new music from bands, and you nailed it. You nailed
Yeah, I
it.
know. I got you. That. What can I say? I'm thrilled. I'm happy, and I'm happy. I'm very happy to. I have decided to let other guys in to do in the procedure, and you know, I'm best when I'm at my best is when I'm on TV, drunk, and punch people on the nose, and say, oh.
That's great.
It's tequila on the house.
That's great. If I can ask you a quick question about this album, just real quick. You've always been sort of the boss. You've directed sort of the albums. It's always been your thing. This one, you stepped back. You let David handle the guitars. You let Ricard, the producer, and stuff. Was that difficult for you to give over the control?
No, it's such a relief.
Okay.
I mean, I can focus on writing lyrics. I can focus on singing, and I can focus on being drunk on TV and punch people in the face.
Which is important, because it makes for a good YouTube video.
This is fucking rock and roll.
It should be. Now, hopefully Mustasch will get over to North America. I keep telling folks that there should be like a Swedish invasion tour with you and Eclipse and Conny Bloom and
Conny
Backyard.
Bloom is the Backyard and Conny Bloom. They are really close friends of mine. And Conny Bloom he's a brilliant guitar player.
Absolutely.
But his singing he sings like crap. I told him, well, Conny, we should form a band. You should play guitar, and I should be a singer. But he's like, Ralph, in your band you're the boss. In my band I'm the boss. So yeah, and in our band I would be the boss. No, Ralph, it will never happen, of course. Yeah, darling, I have to get back to my beer and to my tequila.
Yep, of course. Great pleasure. Does Robban want to say a word, or?
No, he want to drink.
Oh,
okay, David, you have to say goodbye, darling. Bye bye.
Bye, Ralph.
Hello, Mitch.
Yes. Hi, David. that was great. Hey, thank you for your time today. I'll let you get back to the party. It is strange for me because it's 9 o'clock in the morning. To hear everybody at the bar seems a little odd, but
yeah, I know.
But you're in Sweden. It's the afternoon, so it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, we're in a town called Halmstad.
Right.
It's in the south of Sweden. We played in Norway yesterday, in Oslo. You know Oslo?
Of course.
Yeah. But today we are in the south of Sweden, and it's a really, really nice summer town. But it's fine.
Of course, yeah, but it's not summer today. We're middle of November. It's got to be what, 4 degrees outside?
Yeah, it's something like from 2 to 6 degrees cold.
Yeah, so it's about the same as Montreal. But great pleasure, and hey, thank you for the great album this year. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
and
thank you. If I come to Montreal with my family, could I call you?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I really wanted to see the Canada. I wanted to see the town. Everybody says it looks like Sweden in Canada. Is that true?
Montreal is very European in terms of its look and its architecture. So yeah, it's been compared to France. It's been compared to Denmark and Sweden. So yeah, I think you'd really get a kick of it. Now there is the Heavy Montreal Festival in August that has 45,000 people. That shows up. Metallica played, Iron Maiden played.
Yeah.
They are putting together the lineup right now. They're going to announce it in February, so maybe Mustasch's folks could reach out to the Heavy Montreal Festival and try to get a slot.
Yeah, can you fix that?
Well, I can certainly do that.
Yeah, perfect. If you do that, I will buy you a couple of beers.
There you go. And there you have it, folks. My interview with David, Ralf, and Robban of Mustasch. The new album is Testosterone. Definitely worth checking out. Another thing worth checking out is the one-on-one with Mitch Lafon Facebook page. I have a Black Sabbath ticket giveaway going on for a pair of tickets at the Bell Center in Montreal on February 23rd, 2016. Head over to the one-on-one with Mitch Lafon page. Like the page, send me a note, and off you go. You're eligible to win 2 tickets. Just a quick reminder, accommodations, meals, incidentals of all kinds, not included in the prize pack. It is truly a pair of tickets. There you go. Thank you for joining me on this episode of One-on-One with Mitch Lafon. I certainly hope that you've learned about a new band if you didn't know them already. Mustasch, the new album is Testosterone. Thank you for everybody for participating and listening. And that is it. I will be back soon. Bye for now.